Hi, this is Ty Love, and welcome to Love Without Chasing. I'm so excited because I'm starting something new, a series called Something I Wish I Knew Sooner About Love. Now, this is going to be life lessons, realizations, and quiet truths I have to learn myself the hard way that I want you to learn in a gentle way. And tonight, the very first thing I wish I knew sooner about love is this: that staying soft doesn't mean staying silent. It actually means expressing yourself with standards. Now, I used to think that being soft meant being agreeable, being understanding, and being patient, and being the quote unquote bigger person. And while those things are beautiful, I confused softness and shrinking. I thought love required me to swallow my feelings, to avoid conflict, to not be make a big deal about things, and to keep the peace at the expense of myself. But here's what I wish I knew. You can be kind and still be clear. You can be gentle and still have boundaries. You can love deeply and still say that doesn't work for me. Softness is not silence. Softness is emotional intelligence, is self awareness, is responding instead of reacting. But silence is what happens when you're afraid to use your voice because it's going to cost you something. And most likely that something is love. And love that requires silence is not safe love. Remember, real love makes room for your voice. I learned that expressing yourself doesn't make you difficult, it makes you available for healthy connections. When you express yourself with standards, you're saying, I care about this connection enough to be honest. I respect myself enough to speak up. I love you, but I won't abandon myself this time. And that's powerful. Now, there's a difference between harshness and honesty, between aggression and assertion, between chasing and choosing. Because when you're chasing, you're afraid to lose them. But when you're choosing, you're not afraid to lose yourself. And that's the shift in love without chasing. Staying soft means I don't attack, I don't belittle, I don't punish, but I do communicate. I do clarify. I do correct what doesn't align because I have standards, and standards are not walls, though, but standards are my filters. They don't keep love out, but they keep that misalignment out. I wish I knew sooner that expressing a need doesn't make me needy. It makes you self aware. Saying, I need consistency isn't asking for too much. Saying, I need reassurance isn't weakness. And saying, that hurt me isn't drama. It's you being soft, it's being vulnerable. But let's make the key point here: softness without standards becomes self sacrifice. And self sacrifice in love turns into resentment. You don't have to become hard to be respected. You just have to become clear. Clarity. Clarity is the key. When you speak calmly, you give the other person a chance to show up correctly. If they can't, that's information that you can use. It's not rejection, it's just information, and information is what? Power. Love without chasing means I'm not begging you to treat me well. I'm observing whether you can do it naturally on your own. It means I'm not convincing you to choose me. I'm watching to see if you've already chosen me. And if I have to stay silent to myself, that's not alignment, that's fear. Now, the version of you that stays quiet to be loved, she's tired, she's exhausted. The version of you that speaks with softness and standards, that's the healed version. That's the secure version. That's the magnetic version of yourself. Because confidence isn't loud, it's calm. It sounds like, I understand your perspective, and here's mine. It also sounds like, I care about you, and this is important to me. And I'm open, but I'm not available for less. That's love without chasing. One thing, if I can go back and tell young Ty Love one thing, I think it would be don't confuse peace with silence. Don't confuse love with tolerance. Don't confuse softness with shrinking. Your voice is not a threat to the right person, baby girl. It's an invitation to meet you, to understand you, and to build something real with you. So, as we start this series, I want you to think about this. Where have you been quiet where you really needed to speak up? And what would it look like if you did so softly but clearly? Because you deserve to be loved. You deserve a love where you don't have to harden yourself, but you also deserve a love that you don't have to hide yourself. This is love without chasing. And this is something I wish I knew sooner about love. I'll see you at the next one.